The content objective for today is that students will be able to, repeat after me, students will be able to decide if a fellow student statements are true or false. Our language objectives is students will be able to ask and respond to each other's statements. Now, we're going to talk about statements. We talked about lies. How do we know if something is the truth, or how do we know if it's a lie?
If it's a truth, we need the evidence.
We need evidence to say it's the truth. What is a false statement? Who can tell me what a false statement is? We know that a true statement is something that we can provide evidence for and that is true. It's a fact. What is a false statement? What do you think a false statement is, Miriam? Something that's not true is going to be false, so it's the opposite. Now, some of the words that we're going to talk about are true, which we know is something that is a fact. False, which we know is not true. What does that mean to ask?
Question.
To ask. If I were to say, Miriam, what is your name? I'm asking you something. Friends. Does anybody have any questions about friends? Because we've discussed this before, right? Good. Games. Games that something that we play. Okay. Respond. What does that mean to respond? What? To answer. Good. Turns. If I tell you to take turns, what does it mean to take turns? One after the other. What does that mean, turns? Stan, if I go first and you go second, does that mean we're taking turns? What about if I do everything and you just sit there? Are we taking turns? No. So everybody has to take a turn. Family. Someone. Raise your hand. Someone. My family. People in my house. My grandparents. Those are family. Sports. We all know what sports are. Any game that you play is a sport. A statement. What's a statement? What makes this, we're going to talk about statement and question. What makes them different?
Statement is like new idea or like something new to you, like
In English, please.
like a knowledge.
A piece of knowledge is a statement. Okay. What is a question? Someone.
Like someone asking.
Somebody asking you something. Today we're going to work on statements only. Okay, I am going to give you a statement and you are going to decide if it's true or false. If it's true, that means it's a fact. If it's false, that means it's not a fact. Okay? I want everybody to look at the board and I want somebody to read these statements. I put up 5 statements. These statements are about me. Okay? We are going to decide whether these statements are true. What did we say true was?
Can be proven.
Can be proven. Or false. Which means what? I'm lying. Right? If it's false, that means I'm lying. Okay? Now I'm going to read the statement and I'm going to ask somebody to respond whether the statement is true or false. Any questions? Okay. Who wants to read the first statement for me? Zainab, read the first statement.
I am 39 years old.
Now, Zainab, is that true or false? And I remember you're talking about me. I am 39 years old. What do you think? Don't worry, I won't be mad either way.
True.
True. That is true. Now, if I asked you, Zainab, how I could prove that to you, what's one way I could prove it to you? Because I could say I'm 25 years old. Would you believe me? Could it be true? How could we prove that it's true? Hamza.
Show me your passport.
Show me your passport or some kind of identification, right? Identification. What's identification?
Something is proven.
Something that's proven. Something with my picture on it. Something that's legal. Okay, something that I can prove to you that I'm 39 years old. Okay. Sam, read the second statement.
I have 9 kids.
Okay. All right, and do I have 9 kids? False. That is false. I do not have 9 kids. I have 4 kids. Okay? Could it be true? It could be. Is it true? Definitely not. Okay, the third one, Nadine.
I am a soccer player. True.
Nope. False. My kids all play soccer, but I am not a soccer player. Am I a soccer fan? Yes. I love watching soccer. Do I play? No. Absolutely not. All right, next one, Fuad.
I live in Dearborn Heights.
True. I do live in Dearborn Heights. I do live in Dearborn Heights. Okay? Sama, read the last one.
I am wearing blue jeans.
I am wearing blue jeans. Is this true or false? True. I'm wearing blue jeans, right? Can we prove it?
Yeah.
How did you prove it, Sama?
Ask you.
You see my jeans? Very simple. Okay, now, this is going to be an activity that we're going to do all together.